gather around this table, boy. Bring your shame, I'll lose my voice. Screaming at the gods about the bad we've done. Merle said Mama tried, but the prison still won. Your transgressions are mine as well. Anger grows in my bones if you could not tell.
What's your match day meal of choice?
Just lettuce, onions, and chicken.
Ah, yeah. Like,
Oh yeah, that's the sort of food that we eat. As you can see, like, this is what we go for.
I thought you were looking for salad.
Ah yeah, that sounds here in the way trip, but this is a different way trip. You only get a switch around, you know what I mean? That's Sally Yetzig. Just on the and heavy on your stomach when you're travelling. That's where the old head of lettuce and a bit of carrots there. It's great for you.
Your body's a temple.
Ah, temple. That's your own.
Well, the devil can't scrap, but the Lord has won. And I'll talk to him under rising suns. His sun rose and mine did too. I was coming down, but now I'm talking to you. 'Cause we're having an all-night revival. Some call it women and some.
So yeah, now what we're doing is so we just throw everything out. It's not neat or anything like that. Just get it out. Once everyone has everything that they need, i.e. shorts, socks, jerseys, everything. We go down then and then we fold everything nice and neat and presentable for when the lads come in. Some of the lads have different requirements already. They ask us to bring, whether it be base layers or their grip socks or whatever it may be. But to be honest, they're not too fussy. They sort of leave us doing our own thing. And yeah, no, that's it really. Man, no, don't be asking silly questions, prove it. I thought you were a pro at your job. Of course, me. But no, he's learning, in fairness to him. Look, you all have to start somewhere. I had to start with old Johnny there and show me his folds and this and that. So now I sort of just do my own thing, and then in fairness to Carl, he follows as well. So he's learning as we go on the job, Teamwork makes the dream work. That's what they say.
Get the camera going. You okay there, son?
Oh, perfect. Thanks.
No, what? Yeah, you're not too doing it.
Good man.
Well done, my son. I want to wear on. Tell you what, absolute gem.
Who's your favourite son?
Oh, come on, that one.
I'd like to tell you that we'd never fight, but there's times where we argue, disagreements.
Yeah.
But we sort of come to an agreement in the end.
I tell you who we're in the fight, will I? The three of us, because we fight for each other.
Years and years ago. Obviously, if you go back even further than me, the likes of me dad, but before obviously him, his dad, so my granddad would have done the kit with shells, and I'm sure my dad will tell you all the stories of which way he used to do it, carrying it around in old sacks and this and that. Onion bags. It's one of them things it's in the blood, I suppose. It's one of them things that you have to do when you have our surname, and that's what it is. So I'm trying to get my son to start getting involved in any way I can. I don't think we had a choice as kids for Shells games. We are dragged to the games every Friday night, and yeah, we loved them as kids. It goes back many years with the club, and it's sort of a tradition that I love to keep going. And as I say, if I can get my son to keep going with it, fantastic. this is my sort of, what, 5th year with you now, Dad? Yeah. I came in to sort of just give him a hand and then snowballed into just getting involved nearly all the time and sort of missing nights out and this and that just to say, no, I'm going to here, I'm going to there, and where you're around every corner of the country. It's top notch really, you know, and it's probably one of the best atmospheres in the country really, you know, when you have a packed Tolka Park and the riverside is bouncing as it always is on a Friday night, you know. I don't think there's many more better experiences within the league, you know.
He said die for the players. He'd die for any one of us, he was. That's the way he is, like, you know, and that's real. Some people come in and say that, and then they don't care, but that's real. That's genuine, you know. Like, you know, we come down every week to talk to do a home game and away games and that, and you don't just come down and do that. You have to want to do that. You have to have that in you to do. You know, you can't come down saying, "Oh, jeez, I have to go here again." Nothing, you know. You have to eat, sleep, and drink this game, and everyone from Damien to the coaches, right through to ourselves, here, the kitmen, players. We all think the same, and we all play the same game. That's all we want. All we want to be is with Shelbourne. You know, it's a genuine feel. I'm telling you that as a person that's been here practically longer than anyone was around this end of it. But yeah, it's brilliant.
It obviously stems from the manager. I mean, he was a winner in his career. You know, he's a winner now in his career as a manager. But as my dad said there, even down to the rest of the staff. The rest of the staff are all winners as well. It's everyone, even down to, you know, and it sounds silly, but the people that work on the ground, you know. Jack, that's down there, and he does a lot of work down there, 85 years of age. The shop, Richie Desay, like, come here. These are people that all want to drive the club forward, and I think once everyone is on the same page, everyone's going to be driving forward together. I don't think there's any stopping this club, truth be told. Yeah, so obviously Dennehy Motor Group, they've been sponsors now since, I think it's 2021. So yeah, they look after us every sort of year, at me need with the van. Obviously this year we've got a new van, so yeah, now to Patrick and all the staff out in Dennehy Motor Group there, thanks a million. Absolutely fantastic, as I say, year on year. And yeah, no, we look forward to hopefully working with this for many more years.